upon that ordinance.
10/7/2025 is in relation to tainted
Yes,
candidates.
we are not concerned with that.
So you are now challenging that judgment.
Because I'm
Obviously, you are championing their cause.
not at all.
In any event, there's nothing new that you have raised. We have already entertained sufficient SLPs.
Let me hear me for a moment. Page 1, my lord, sees my writ petition was dismissed relying upon the other.
Whatever it is, you have already seized of sufficient matters. We don't need to multiply petitions.
This is entirely different.
There's nothing new that we have raised.
Page B,
every aspect that you have raised. Tell us one aspect that is not being considered by us.
This is exclusively by physical.
One aspect.
Yes. This is exclusively by physically handicapped.
That doesn't matter.
No,
whether they are physically handicapped or whether they're regular people,
because
candidates,
the seats,
it makes no difference.
The seats allotted to the physically handicapped in 2016 have been virtually halved in 2025. And
that aspect also we've already kept it open.
No, the other,
in the event any person who was selected and appointed to a particular post is able to show us that he has not been appointed after the fresh selection because of reduction in the number of vacancies in that particular category. Then we'll interfere.
So this is that issue.
That is not there. You don't even give details.
Well, it's that.
Where are the details?
Page B.
These people,
page B,
17 people.
Page B,
where do we find the details of which posts they have been appointed to?
Page B, for a moment.
Show us those details, please. Which posts were these 17
they are
appointed?
They belong to the physically handicapped.
Which posts were they appointed to? None of you hear what we say. You don't listen there. You hear, but you don't listen.
It's not
because we keep on asking the same question and we never get an answer.
It's not on record.
That is exactly what we've already said. We do not allow cases to be built from stage to stage.
The other thing,
when you are specifically saying that we were appointed, now those posts are removed. Don't you think it's relevant for you to tell us which posts you were appointed to?
It was there before.
How many posts were notified in 2016? How many posts have been?
It's all there.
Where is all that?
Page B,
we don't have the details of which posts you were appointed to.
Page B,
which posts were you appointed to? Unless you are able to show us that.
In the visually
handicapped, build up an argument in air.
But in the visually handicapped category, in the
which posts were these 17
of class 9,
appointed to?
Class 9, 10.
Which subjects?
Well, a different subject.
Where are they?
Well, that was
nothing. Sorry.
Well, that was in the
earlier order is there, as we have already entertained sufficient number of special petitions on the issues arising out of the fresh selection sought to be undertaken by the West Bengal Central School Service Commission. Central School.
Well, this issue has not been raised
in the petition to entertain this special petition, which basically raises the very same issues once again. The special petitions are going to be processed. But one judgment that he has filed, because you keep saying you're entering for the commission, perhaps the state.
Yes, ma'am.
That 10th July 25.
Tainted, they challenged it in the division.
Tainted candidates, the Advocate General of the state appears and says that our judgment, I'm a member to that, does not say anything about tainted candidates not being permitted to appear.
May I say that?
This is how the state is understanding the judgment. What kind of blue-eyed boys and girls are these that you go to the extent of getting the Advocate General to appear and advance this argument on behalf of these tainted candidates?
No, I appreciate that.
That initial inquiry, what happened? The CPI was supposed to look into the issue as to whether those high up in power were involved. What is happening on that, Ms.
No, that I think was set aside. I was not appearing in that batch of matters, but from what I know,
the later order that we had passed on,
supernumerary post.
No. With regard to supernumerary is one thing, but with regard to the CBI looking into the allegations
that was part of the set aside that direction so far as I know, because I was not appearing in those batches.
Remember that.
The investigation is
that I can't remember because that was a later order. It was not part
of. It was not part of the judgment.
But may make one request.
But on the face of it, shocking.
They made it
shocking. I mean, to begin with, you ruin the lives of all these candidates by doing this, by bringing in your own candidates, manipulating OMRs, doing all this nonsense, and now you want those tainted candidates to be smuggled in again.
May I say that after my lord's orders, everybody has been removed.
Well, your state goes before the that judgment. I've asked them to keep a copy of that to be used in future.
But maybe
I'll keep a copy of that judgment.
It's actually like we did
I
not-
need to thank you for at least bringing that judgment to our notice.
Well,
That has not come to our
May
notice.
I make a request? Well, we only keep it pending along with that one. Because well, the issue of
We only need that judgment. You supplied it to us, we keep that. Your Excel.
well, the issue of disability has not been raised in any of the other petitions. But I have filed all of those. Because these are
Three also,
they-
same issue.
their disability has increased, my lord. Lot of them.
Whatever it is, there's no question.
That is not raised in any of the other petitions, my lord.
If-
Only keep it tagged along with it. Notice.
Sorry.
Milos, may, in
At least
55
53 Vivek Paria.
Milos-
Vivek Paria we've already entertained, so there's no new issue that
the
you're
thing is,
raising.
we may be
We are not
we may
going
be
to
granted,
multiply.
we may be granted that the protection which was granted on that.
That order applies to all. It
Because
is not limited to the
Because
petitioners.
unfortunately, they are saying because they have not been
No, but it's
informed by
not
the.
making all kinds of statements. There was a public.
2nd September was the last date. All candidates were permitted to be entertained. All those who were appointed and continuing.
Passed a
In fact-
subsequent order asking them that they could apply offline, go physically.
Milos,
and
these
apply.
are
Sorry, all
certain
that
tribes,
is done.
Milos, these are ST
No,
Milos,
no.
and they have
You
not
have
been
not-
granted the age
If
relaxation.
you have not taken advantage of the orders that we had passed, giving you sufficient time, then we can't do.
Milos,
It can't be extended ad nauseam.
in some form, Milos, they are all
Sorry.
untainted candidates, they have been there, Milos.
Same order in this.
That's when name may be recorded in the appearance in 52.
52. 52 for the commission.
Yes.
54.